Hello, friends. Hello, a few of you who are in here already. What's up? Let me know if you can hear things, because this is my first time and it's already so troublesome. I'm sure levels are going to be all over the place at first, but we'll figure it out. Hello. How's it going? Ampharos? I'm not gonna be able to pronounce anything. And Joe, what's good, friends? Let me know if you can, or someone let me know if you can hear me, so I'm not speaking into a void. Should be decent levels, at least for the moment, as far as I can tell. Let's start over this tune while we wait. What's up, Joe? I think there's also a bit of a delay on this that I'm sure I can take out, but I've not figured that out yet, so forgive that pause. Looks like people can hear me, which is awesome. So basically, my plan, y'all who stick around for this are going to see me troubleshoot live streaming on YouTube. It took me way longer yesterday to figure out exactly how it works, but we got there, and I'm going to work on a song from scratch and maybe try and figure out this live streaming thing over the next couple of weeks and just work on the same tune over every live stream and see where it develops. This is also like a direct sort of window into the way I work in all of its glory and lack thereof. We'll probably be learning stuff together, and hopefully you will learn something. And yeah, we're just going to mess around, sort of just freeform writing, messing around, and getting weird with some tunes. Yeah, I'll probably just sort of take stabs at some random plugins, see what we're vibing with, and just sort of chip away at the whole songwriting process. I could turn myself up a bit, is what I've heard, what I've seen now. Perhaps this will be better. Also, I think in OBS I can do that. Bear with me. Scooby-doo-dooby-doo. Blibbity-blibbity. I've only heard this 1,000,000 times. Alright. So I can... Yeah, properties of that. Well, we're just going to roll with this. That should be a little better. And if Ableton gets loud, we can always mess with that. All right. Well, I'd say I could just go ahead and start messing around with some stuff, and people will come in or leave as they please. Usually, when I start writing a song, it starts from usually one of three places. One, I'll be in a place where I cannot be writing a song, like in a car, and a melody will hit. Let's see. Juwan says, can't really stay too long since it's 5 in the morning. But hey, good luck with the stream. Thanks, I appreciate it. Maybe next time I will plan one better for your time schedule or for your time zone. That's something I'll have to get used to too. So yeah, as I was saying, I'll probably be like in the car or at like some sort of grocery store or something and have a melody, and then I'll, like a insane person, sing into a voice memo, and then hopefully whatever the rest was percolating in my head will stick, and I'll get back and sort of flesh that out. And the second, probably more usual way is just like I'll sort of set a window to be sort of improvisational, and I'll just mess with something and loop something like a bunch. Like probably a big part of what you'll watch here is me looping the same section over and over and over again, and just trying it out, fleshing it out, seeing if I still like it after the 30th time through, and it just sort of slowly develops from there. So typically, also, let's see, hear that synth. It's loud as heck. It's probably loud. My guess is that it's loud. We're already off to a very dramatic start. So I just popped one up in here just to make sure that all the levels were good. But I actually use this synth quite a lot. And when I'm starting with a plugin, I'll typically start with definitely one of the two, of either some sort of like percussion, some sort of drum kit or sample, and build it from there, or from a synth line, usually from one of these little Arturia friends, which are amazing. Can't recommend this pack enough. It's very, very tasty. 11 p.m. for you. That's better. Wow, 10 p.m. here. Yeah, so maybe I should start a little earlier. It's 2 p.m. here, so it's in the afternoon. I've gotten my morning routine and afternoon routines in, and now I'm keeping all y'all awake. All right. Let's jump in. I'll try and remember to keep looking back and make sure that everything is going all right and that I didn't just lose all of you. Also, it looks like the resolution's weird, but we're just going to roll with it today because we're just figuring this out on the fly. Okay. So typically when I'm just messing around with just like any sort of percussion thing, like a kit, or I just want to get any sort of like percussive life in a tune just to get some inspiration going, I'll pick like a random Ableton kit and just mess with it for a while. Sometimes it'll stay. Most of the time it will be replaced by better samples or something a little bit more thoughtful. But it's a great, you can't overthink the sound selection to begin with. At least I don't, because you just got to get the creative process going. So we're just going to pick one. I have some go-tos, but let's try and pick one I don't typically use. Kind of want something a little upbeat and sort of bright today. It's a little overcast in Central California for once, or it could be the smoke. Who knows? So let's get some like good vibes going. The audio seems okay still. I'm going to be paranoid about the audio the whole time. Get some kind of little bright and glitchy, maybe. It's kind of fun, this quartz kit. You know what? Just for picking something, let's go with it for now. So, yeah, sometimes I like, because I'm not a drummer, and I like to think I have decent time, but I don't perform with sort of percussive things very often. A shaker here and there. But so it's funny to me that a lot of my songwriting processes can sometimes start with a drum kit. Sometimes, especially with the music I'm writing lately, a lot of the Schmorgel stuff has this kind of like repetitious, pulsy kind of vibe, repetition thing. You get what I'm trying to say. And so usually having that sort of like heartbeat, that clock, internal clock going with a tune can really sort of send me off to the races. So I think I'll just do something in 4/4 and keep it basic. And I'll just sort of perform not on a click just to sort of get some vibes. you probably hear some of these clicks on the keyboard, so forgive that. That's kind of one of my go-tos, but that's like a falling forward thing, so we don't want to do that. Let's just lay something down and just sort of start improvising, and we can change it as we go. So what am I doing with click here? Let's do, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. We're going to go 6/8 because I love 6/8. I am a sucker for 6/8. It doesn't really matter where in the session we start because we can move everything over wherever we like. Just get a nice blank canvas, a good area to sort of mess around with. So finding a tempo, slow it down a little bit. Gotta check on the chat once in a while. Oh, they're a bit loud. Thank you. All right, I'm going to turn that down a little bit then. So I think I can do that right here. That's probably a little better now. That did look all hot. Thank you for your help, friends. So something in there I kind of dig. I mean, some of those embellishments I'll take out for the moment. Let's just even start with that. Keep it simple. Always can add more. What do they say? It's the notes you don't play. I mean, this ain't no jazz, but it's a good philosophy. I want an extra kick note there. Ba-bum bum. Ba-bum bum. Right. Obviously that would be over here. Ba-bum bum. Don't need that kick there. That feels pretty good. That tastes pretty good. I sort of talk about music as if it's food quite a bit. I've noticed that about myself. That's tasty or delicious, or spoon me out another helping of that is something I'll never say. Can we get a Caterpillar 2 this Christmas? Maybe so. I think, actually, I am working on Caterpillar 1 a little bit more right now. I'm not going to say too much about it, but there'll be some caterpillars in your ears very soon. Hopefully just the music, not the actual bug. Maybe we can get that note in there at the second phrase. Yeah, that feels good. And I lock everything to a grid while I'm writing too. Sometimes I'll start moving stuff or reperform things to get some human elements back in, or I'll keep it on the grid depending. But it keeps my OCD mind organized and focused if things just are kind of locked in, at least for the time. I was walking around a few months ago with my friends and accidentally found that melody. I know, dude. Alex Rawl, I've actually used that melody an embarrassing amount of times on some of my other tunes. I actually have like 5 unfinished ideas that's like, this kind of sounds like Caterpillar Part 7. So I'm with you. All right. So I'm going to just double this whole thing here. And we're going to start adding a little texture. Doesn't matter what it is. We can delete everything. That's the fun thing about Ableton. We're not working on tape here. If we don't like anything after we record it, it can go away. Just a bunch of MIDI tracks. Actually, I want some audio too. This video is not sponsored by Splice, but I will be using it anyway. If it will open. Why is it being weird? It's supposed to lightweight program. So let's see. I can go to instruments, filter, drums. I kind of want just some sort of shaker thing. Again, just as a template. Perhaps we will keep it, perhaps we won't. So I'm going to do, can you do, no, I guess you can't do time signature in this. So it doesn't matter. We're just going to go search what I have. That already feels great. Screw it. We're rolling with it. We're rolling in the deep. Ableton should automatically warp it to fit pretty well. Nope. It's in triplets. That was funny. I can mess with this. So just a quick trick, warping it and changing the pitch can sort of do a quick fix to this. So I'm just going to do that. Again, real slapdash, but it just gets the ideas flowing. A little panning. Da-da-da. Don't need that. It's funny, when I'm sure this will get easier and easier, but the most basic human functions and audio production functions by yourself, you don't think about it. And then when you're potentially being watched, it's like you feel like you're working with two left hands or two left feet. So that's just a funny thing that I think probably most people who do live streaming have to deal with. All right. We don't need this click anymore. I also like to sort of beef this stuff up just to feel good while we're working. Even if it's just a little fabricated, it just kind of helps get the vibe going. So I just kind of drum bust this, crunch it a little bit, just so it feels bigger while we're working. Obviously, we're compressing the whole kit here. So let's go ahead and get another kick going in there and do some accents. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba, splarp. Let's just get some 808 things going on. You know what? Why not? Because we can. You know why? Because we have nothing else better to do right now. Speaking of, I hope everyone's keeping sane during all this madness. Stand, keeping your head above water. Why can't I hear you? Why can't I hear any of this? Interesting. Why? What did I do? Come on, MIDI keyboard. There it is. I think it was just too high up the octaves. Maybe something like that. I didn't mean to do that. It's kind of cool. Nah. Looks like that guy. Too lazy. Ba-boom, ba-ka-doom. And then like that, just because of a drum sound, we kind of might have a pitch to work with. Little things just inspire whatever. Ba-ba-ba-bow. Again, we are just filling in spaces to get creatives. That's what I always say. All right, let's get some something melodic in here. Where did I put it? Up here. All right. Again, I love the Arturia stuff. The whole package is a little expensive, so I'd try and wait if they do a deal. But dang, I mean, I use this stuff on everything. It's some of my favorite digital synths, plugin synths. I mean, even just like there's so many go-tos here. Again, similar to the drums, I will start with a preset, sort of just get inspiration, and then start molding from there. Let's see, what's this mod bell again? Nope, that's still drums. Oh, weird. It's got like a little sidechain on it already. Too much texture going on there. That's kind of a fun sound. Maybe a little too much going on too. That's silly. Chiptune. I remember this one. That could be fun. Again, I want something just maybe a little more. I think these chords, let's see. So we do a little pickup there, like a boom, 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 boom. Maybe. That could be fun. Let's try it. Getting a little fan of the opera on this, but why not? I need the click there. Oops. Wait, what? Ba, 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 ba. That's it. Why? What am I doing wrong here? That's why. Ba, 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 ba. Ba. What's the best with that? This kind of like dark. I'm going like a darker vibe, opposite of what I said. So I'm gonna sort of maybe pull back into the percussion a little bit because I kind of just like those chords right now, and maybe fit the percussion a little better to this idea and see if we can get some mileage out of that. That's kind of fun. Don't even need that necessarily. Okay, now we're kind of back in 4/4 there. I kind of like that better though a little bit now, so I might switch it. That's kind of cool, man. That's what we're gonna go with for now. See, happy accidents. It's like Bob Ross says, you know, happy little trees. Not the same thing, but you get it. Has to be a horror project for Halloween. You know what? Halloween is coming up. Maybe that's what we do. Sounds like Minecraft. What? The chiptune synth reminds me of Earthbound. Tailor-made sounds to fit your taste. Did I say that? Who said that? Hello. Paulius? I got to get a better situation for this chat. I like the double kick thing at the beginning. Yeah, this is why I have to keep a better eye on the chat, because I think who knows when these things are being said. So we're going to roll with this for a moment. Oops. What'd I do? We're good. You know what? I need some hi-hat. Because I muted you. Yeah, how about those claps? I think we're going full on Halloween vibes, guys. It's just gonna happen. No. Oops. I like my freeform better. I mean, it's a little goofy, but I'm vibing. And you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do to make things always feel better? First of all, I'm gonna compress this thing a little bit. Add another instrument over there. And come back in. That's a little madness, but I'm going to keep it in just as a reference for now. Yeah, boy! What's up, Graham? How's it going, bud? This is about as far as I get nowadays. I get good beat and then good chord progression, and I don't know what to do from there. Join the club, man. I think that's just kind of part of the deal. You gotta just press on. Like, I really wasn't digging any of what I was doing until we just found this happy accident of Halloween Town. And sometimes it's just through that. You got to just keep saying yes. And sometimes you say yes 1,000 times, it doesn't work. But that 1,001, it might get you there in front of the internet. Love the shakers. Hell yeah, Graham. Yeah, let me know what you think, dude. We're going full on Halloween vibe. Unintentionally. Pretty. Maybe well, I'll tack on more of a shaker. Then we can mess with that a little more later. Oh man, good to hear you're doing well, Graham. True. Yeah, Chance. Very true. Need some spooky scary skeletons marimba action. I love it. I wish, you know what, we're just gonna see what happens if we type exactly that into Splice. Spooky, what did you say exactly? You said spooky scary skeletons marimba. Now, fair warning, this is probably not going to work. But what if it does? Whoosh long spooky. That's spooky. Oh, y'all even hearing this? You might not even be able to hear this. I might not have set that up. It's probably not worth troubleshooting right now. No, you can't hear splice. I'm realizing. I'll figure it out later. You know, I could do it super fast. Check this out. Oops. Can I bring this over to this side? No, I can't. It won't let me. All right. In a program called Loopback, I can add a source. I'm going to add splice if it'll let me. Select application. This is so not worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I wanna. Splice. Let's see if that works. Will you hear this? Well, now I can't hear it. Because why can't I hear it? But can you hear it? Oops. Such a pro situation here. I'm sure you can hear it, but now I can't hear it. So I'm not going to worry about this right now. And I'll troubleshoot that for next time. I'm sure there's a marimba already on Ableton. Instruments. Really? I'm shocked. Mallets. No, it's got to be here. Bright marimba. We can make that spooky. We're going to make that spooky. Somehow. That's what I just heard in my head. It's not spooky yet. We can make those chords. Maybe up the octave. Ra-pa-pa. Wow, I made that way too quiet. So we're going to set up a reverb bus. Also use vintage, but we're going to do the plate right in front of my face. Again, is that great right now? No, but we can make it great. What are y'all saying? You're saying, fun fact, I was in the middle of editing your music video when I saw that you went live. Love that you're doing this, man. Thanks, Graham. Y'all, wait till you see what Graham's working on for me. It's some really cool stuff. A nice seamless way to plug that. No, he's using Loopback. Yes, I am using Loopback. It's worked well for me until I just tried to make splice happen. If possible, maybe you could do a live stream where the viewers build the track for you. I am very down for that. That's a great idea. I think that's a plan maybe for next time. Maybe I'll sort of build like a basic bed of this, and then we can either do like everyone adds pieces to it, or we just start from scratch, whatever people want. Until then, spooky, scary skeleton marimba, what do we do with you? It does kind of sound like a bone, doesn't it? Kind of sounds like a bunch of skeletons are hitting their own rib cages. Maybe we add an amp to it. Also, we should compress this thing as well, because things are going to get out of hand. It's a little bright, isn't it? That's going to sound like... sorry, everybody. That sucked. Should have known. I should have known. I wish I had that RC20. That would make. I should just buy that thing. That would make this sound super cool. Let's go ahead and add some EQ in here. Where are we sitting with this thing? Pro Q is the best filter that I have found. It's my favorite. It's amazing. It's super malleable. I recommend it. This might get a little intense. Yeah, there it is. You hear that? Some frequencies up there. Cut that a little. It's a little more palatable. I should double that with something like a piano. Why don't we do it? Whenever I load up Piano V, it does have this very like Frozen 2 sound. I wonder if this will work or just be bad. It's not even playing. That's horrible. God, that sounds bad. No, we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do actually? We're gonna make it a, I don't have that favorited. We're gonna make it, yeah, this is what I wanna do. Like a Wurlitzer or something. Oh, it's jazz time, baby. Apparently. Let's do, where's the, just the basic one. No. This old blues guy. All right. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves with the marimba. I think we need some bass to flesh some of this stuff in, out, and all around. Hey, what's good, boy? Yeah, super low bass line would work on a muted bass. Need some Jack Stauber animation on top of it. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. I wish I had an actual analog bass here. That's another investment. Because there's only so... God, with plugins, man, there's only so much you can do with bass. Only so much you can do. So, actually, with that stage sound, I may actually replace that to be with the bass. Bad Snacks had a really good little lesson in one of her videos where she showed sort of compressed gluing, or glue compressing a like stage or Wurlitzer sound to a sub bass to give it a little more bite to your sort of already subby low end bass. I found that pretty useful already. Everything Arturia. It's all Arturia, all the way down. No. I don't know why it's still showing me tutorial stuff. I don't know where that came from. Bass. That club sub, though, because we're at the club with these spooky skeletons. This is like a spooky skeleton club, I'm imagining. All right, so I'm going to vibe out for a second on some bass. I'm sure a lot of it will be bad. Hopefully some of it will be good. It's probably loud, huh? Or on that Schmorgel sub bass. That's kind of cool. Wrong note in there. Half note off. No. Oh, I forgot we're still in 6/8. I'll deal with that later. I don't feel like messing with that right now. Yo, Alex, your mouth to Arturia's ears. I would love to be sponsored by them, but good luck. You know, maybe I need to add some guitar layers to that to make it feel a little more analog bassy. Is it too early to bring out the guitar? Is it ever too early to bring out the guitar? Gotta time that bass with the kick a bit. You're absolutely right. Ba-ba-ba. Pull off. That works for me for now. I probably changed the kick pattern a bit, honestly, because I kind of like that bass situation more. I don't need every kick to hit every note. That's one thing that I've been trying to not force myself to do. That already locks in a little bit more. This bass sounds a little out of tune compared to the synth. It might just be, why are you over here, friend? Why is it stuck over here? I don't know. That rarely happens. It's stuck to my other monitor. It doesn't want to come over. You don't get to see me tune this bass. Sorry. Just a little. Might be because I'm in headphones too, so that I might be a little off there, but it just sounded a little flat to me. Where'd it go? Why are you playing? What happened to you? What did I do to you? Am I missing something? Oh, that's why. No. What is wrong with you, friend? Deal with it a little bit. It's the most basic things that you can't think of when you're in front of even 11 people. That's a good idea. Of course, but you should do it by adding a couple extra bass kicks to add stank. I like stank as well. I'm not ready to commit to that idea yet. What's the... Maybe we don't need that one. Nah, I like that one. Yikes. It just feels too locked in there. Maybe I'll do a second, when I start layering drums, I'll have a second sort of ghost kick in there. Let's go ahead and start writing a next section here, just so we can have a little bit of distance to go. You gotta throw some jazz melodies over that with the worlds here too. Gotta have solo halfway through. Sax solo? Yeah, if you find me a sax player. Here's the funny thing. Like, I make a lot of music, and I like weird chords and stuff. I know nothing about theory, pretty much nothing, other than the very basics. So when you ask me to add some jazz licks on top, I'm like, and then I just do some nonsense, and someone might be like, hey, that's jazz, but probably not. That's what I'm hearing. That'd be a little low. Ah, who cares? It's spooky. That might not make sense melodically, but I'm going to roll with it for now, and I can always change it. Because this isn't a stone. This is Ableton. So I can write not in stone. I really got to change that time signature, because that's going to just be insane. I'm going to do that off stream, though. Oopsies. Ba-do-do. Ba-do-do. Bum ba rum bum 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 bum. Nah. I'm going to mess with that for a second, but I'm definitely going to change a lot of those notes. Ah, that's gross. But we all make mistakes. Isn't it fun to play the wrong note? No. Maybe I'll switch that to major later, because I like doing that weird stuff. Oops. Let's mess with that for now. Maybe that's when we get these in here. With a shaker there. Realize I'm not talking at all because I got lost for a second. Maybe. It's kind of cool that the bass drops out too. I'm not gonna mess with that yet, but that could be a thing. I don't mind that. We'll pretend for the sake of the stream that the skeleton had lungs to push the air out of the sax. Gotta head off now. Thanks, Alex, for hanging out. It was super nice having a little chat, watching you produce. Hope it turns out well. See you next time. Thank you again, Alex. Be well, be swell. That's my famous log line. Be well, be swell. So I think, I definitely think we need to, for this section to sort of lift off a bit, we're going to need some more stuff. Before I start playing guitar, let's maybe add another key part here. I'll loop that a little bit. Whoa. Hello. I think my CPU is being pushed a little bit with all these apps going on. It says that's fine up here, but I don't believe it. Also, will the stream go live on the channel, or are you going to make a supercut single song? I'm going to do, because I was having some trouble at the beginning of this, I didn't set it to start recording it. So I'm just going to let it live in its entirety on YouTube. In the future, I'll probably record a file of it and edit it down for like a supercut. But this first time through, since we're figuring stuff out, it's going to just be in its entirety. So you'll have to, if you want to come back, you'll have to skip through some stuff, unfortunately. But it'll be there for you if you want. Oh, that's a little bright right now, too. I wish I could do this not in headphones. I might want to automate the decay on that to go down a little bit. So, because it gets a little bit intense. Don't you agree? It's the wrong envelope. It's really the sustain that's killing me here. I'm not opposed to doing a saw wave instead of a triangle. Let's get another key part in there, shall we? Skoon ding 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 ding. What are some of my faves? Oh, this Sem is so good. You've seen this on some of my videos. Not that one, but... Oh, this one. What's that one? Oh, this high one I love. Is that right for this? Let's mess with a little design before I commit to that. Oh, actually, I think this has... In the synth, it should have a chorus. That gets spookier. So spookier. It's got to be a sine wave. A sinus wave. It's a little too insane. That's starting to sound more like a melody, a vocal melody line. I'm going to do that for now. Oops. Where'd you go? It's pretty bright and loud, ain't it? A sinus infection wave. If we like this and keep it, I'm renaming this preset to sinus infection wave. That's a promise. I kind of like the push. Oops. Is that a little too sickening? I kind of dig it. It's like a spooky bird, I guess. Let's add a octave. Too much. That's so silly, man, but I kind of like it. Let's get compression. Let's get some echo. Oh, you know what? I wonder if some tremolo. I forget how I get. I think it's on the. Where is it? Where is it? On the effects. Why is this happening? So, I know I fixed this before, but my plugins. Oh, it's probably because it's on full screen. That did it. That did it. That did it. So we're going to do this. And that way you guys can see any text that come in on my computer. That'll be fun. Oh, right on, Chance. Thanks for hanging. Not too silly. It's rad. Heck yeah, Graham. I think we got the sinus infection synth then. What was I doing? What was I doing? Audio effect rack. All right, I'm looking for a tremolo. There it is. Get our chain right. It's always important to get your chain right and to hydrate. Two of the most important things. Get your chain right, hydrate. Remember. That's pretty wild. I kind of like that. We're going to have to cut some frequencies out of that too, though, because that's pretty piercing. Oh, I can show you guys over here now. There we go. Also, I realized I tried to get, maybe someone has a good fix for this. I tried to use my auxiliary camera as a webcam, but I think I need a piece of hardware to make that work well, because there's some software, but it makes it really laggy. Point being is I'm using my laptop camera, so that's why I look away. I have to look over here when I'm looking at that second or main screen. If anyone has a good fix for that or good software that does not create input lag, I would love to know about it. Otherwise, I have to buy like this $100-something piece of hardware to connect a camera as a webcam, which might just be worth it if I do this for the long haul, but I'd like to not spend that money. All right, we're going to hang with that for a little bit. Let's get some context. An important thing, too, when I'm working on songs, is I'll get lost in a section for a bit. It hasn't even been that long, but for the sake of argument, it's nice to listen through everything again so you have context of from where you started to where you're at the moment. Again, a lot of this stuff is sort of, some of it's sound design in the process of making it. Some of it's sort of placeholders. Definitely the drums are. But it's important just to recalibrate with your journey to make sure that you're sort of still on the right track. So what the heck was this first part like? Well, you won't know because it's soloed. Don't need that till here. Do some other part there. Riser. I already have a melody in my head. I might have to sing some shit before I forget that. I'm going to curse, by the way. I'm sorry. I do cuss, despite that one video. I often will, there's so many voice memos of just making sure I don't forget melodies. Again, often will change. Something like that. I will forget it in 10 seconds. Does this need a double? Does this need a double? What would it sound like? What would it sound like? That's all I'm asking. Get off my case. I'm only asking. I think, what do I want to use for this? This is all about trying to get weird. We're already so weird. So let's just get weirder. A Prophet sound? This plugin is a labor of love because a lot of the presets you have to work a lot harder to make them sound dynamic. I don't think I want to do something even stranger. This thing I hardly know how to use because it represents, or it like emulates real modular synths. I know how to use the basic functions, especially for bass on this thing. Keys parts, like normal synths, and like working with those oscillators. This thing is just, I mean, look, it's madness. I need to learn it. But I'll usually sound design through auxiliary means, which I don't recommend. Often, I think it's really as important to try and design a sound within the synth first, and then do other stuff to it when you sort of need it to blossom from there. But this particular synth is challenging. So we're just going to find some weird stuff. I know this By the Sea is pretty cool. And it's also not on. It's pretty cool. It might not be the right vibe. Definitely not that. Pedals. Would that match with this? That's not bad. It's a little aggressive. Oh yeah, my CPU is slowing down. Spooky CPU. I'm gonna head out, get some work done. Keep streaming, man. Loving the setup so far. Thank you, Graham. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Oh, also go follow Small Media Large on all your social medias. That's Graham's company. They're great. They're doing awesome stuff for me. Don't need this here. Ah! What's that key? I always screw that up. Just do it by hand. Don't need this stuff here. Maybe a nice little echo on that too. Let's use the delay. Spooky. I like that section. That's fun. Let's do a little guitar, shall we? Also, always save. I've not been saving. All right, guitar time. Bear with me. This is the process of getting a guitar. You get it, and you hold it, and you love it, and you get a cord to plug it in to your audio interface. This is important for audio, is to have an interface. I should call this Pro Tips. Smorgle's Pro Tips. For the pros out there. Don't make a crazy sound. It didn't. Instrument line. All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is layer some guitar on this bass sound to kind of give it a little more like attack, a little more trebly vibes. Yes, audio interface. There you go, Chance. You know what I'm talking about. So, Audio channel 2. It's very hot. There we are. It's a little bit of interference there. I have to ground my power here, especially with all this stuff going on, but we're not going to worry about that today. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? Hey. Get a tuner. Now, another important pro tip, tune your guitar. Especially if you're living in Central California, where the weather kind of changes on you. There's a bunch of wildfires or gender reveal party fires. Did you guys know that some of the fires, multiple times, fires have been spread through gender reveal parties where they just use pyrotechnics? It's ridiculous that happens once, but the fact that it's happened multiple times. Say what you want about gender reveal parties. There's plenty, whole other conversation about that. But I think it's needless to say, you don't need fire for them. Sounds like dog poop, right? We're going to make it sound good. So, I use, for guitar stuff, this guitar rig, MFX. This is from Native Instruments. This was gifted to me. One of my writing partners for one of the other gigs I do has, I shouldn't be sharing this because this is probably not what Native Instruments wants, but you know what? I'm a bad boy. I'm the bad boy of YouTube. So my point being is that I didn't have to pay for this, but I recommend it if you could afford it. Also, this is some of the best guitar emulation out there. I think famously Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails uses this to certain opinions of other guitarists. I don't see any problem with it. Like miking amps, like nothing's going to beat tubes, right? Nothing's ever going to beat tube amps. But if you're working with like in a little room like this, you can't get loud. You don't always have tube amps at your disposal. This guitar rig is really, really good. I will even pump it through a bass amp for these purposes. That might be super loud. I'm sorry if it is. I should be checking OBS as well. God, I'm losing my voice too. I think it's those fires. You're probably going to pick up the guitar sound on that. You're going to have to bear with the like acoustic guitar sound coming through the mic. You can hear a little noise, sort of nonsense happening. Again, I think that's my power. Wide stereo bass. That can be fun. Let's just mess with it for a little bit. Why not? First of all, it's very hot coming in here. I'll have to take a minute to get that part right. Is that the note? That's what it is. Hop-a-doo, lap-a-doo. Nope. It's not bad. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I didn't do that. I should match it. Be a good boy and match it. Ah. I think I like this first take better other than that one part. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Cool. We're going to roll with that for now. Whoa. Looks like this decided to turn back on. What was that about? Weird. I like this section a lot better, but we're gonna keep rolling. Let's get this bass part for this section. Is that what it is? What is it? Back up to the B. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Screwed that up. Gotta loop it. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. Ah! 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 What's wrong with me? This is gonna be the one. Told you. This is blurring the line between bass and guitar. That's what we do, baby. Also, I'm so bad at streaming so far. I didn't publicize this at all on socials. You guys are going to watch me do it really fast. Yeah, here we go. Social media. I am currently streaming on my YouTube channel, making a song with friends. Come join me. I'm already an hour and a half in, and I forgot to do this publicizing. That went great. We're going to try that again. Pro tip number 3, be better at social media than me. Hey, everybody. I'm already an hour and a half in, but I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, making some music. Come join us. Bam. I'm on YouTube, making some music. Come join us. Hey, everybody. I'm already an hour and a half in, but I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, making some music. Come join us. Hey, everybody. I'm already an hour and a half in, but I'm doing a live... Bam. And that's called social media, everybody. Whoosh. Bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna get the link to this too. There's kombucha tutorial on my phone. I'm trying to make, like a good California boy, I'm gonna start trying to make my own kombucha because I like to drink it and it's very expensive. So I've been looking up a ton on how to do it. Because I just want to be a real hipster, you know. I want to be like a super good hipster. Ha, nice. It's, you know, Caitlin, it's not nice, but it's something. It's what I can do. But you're nice for saying so. Oh, this is going to be weird. I'm going to watch myself delayed. How do I share this? I just want to be a real hipster, you know. I want to be like a super good hipster. Ha, nice. It's, you know, Caitlin, it's not nice, but it's something. It's what I can do. Share. There it is. Copy link. All right. Twitter, and then I'm done. Come hang in the stream. Is it dumb if I say make like a fish and come hang in the stream? I'm going to say it anyway. No jokes on stream, promise. All right, done. Thank you for bearing with me. Here we go. This is not a social media stream. This is a music stream. Tweet. I hardly have any Twitter followers anyway. Don't matter. All right. Back to it. Woo! Here's a daily reminder that you're awesome. Rachel, that's really sweet. And Caitlin is correct. You are too, Rachel. All y'all are awesome. I really appreciate the good vibes. If I cultivate any streaming sort of group hang, it's only going to be good vibes all the time. I'm here. I'm calling it now. Also, Graham, if you watch this later, I'm definitely going to name that synth after your idea. Please check your resolution. It keeps warning me to check the resolution, which I know is bad, and I'm sorry. Maybe I can fix that really fast. No, I'm just gonna spend time not figuring it out. So we're gonna do it next time. All right. Maybe a different guitar part could be over this. That could be fun. To our spooky situation. I'd probably pan it right. Probably. I'm also going to save. Pro tip number 4. Again, save. Always save. Just don't stop saving. Just like Journey said, don't stop saving. Just keep on freaking saving. Just save. Always save. Just a small town save. Living in a lonely save. This is nothing. All right. We're going to pick like an ambient preset, I think. Funny thing about this guitar rig too, when you do the styles presets, they have like references to songs and bands, which is pretty funny. Like you can get the American, like the stupid American preset, which I think is a reference to American Idiot. Panning bands, grain dispenser. I need a clean cave. That sounds fun. What's this about? Oh, I know this preset. Turn it on. Turn it on. Loud. Sorry. We're going to roll with it for a second before I sound design. I just want to see if there's any part here. I'm all about mega simple guitar lines. I think it's just way tastier than just like complicated lines and chords. Maybe there's chords in here too, but we kind of got a lot of space already. I'm gonna mess with this for a minute. We're just gonna keep looping it until something cool happens. Less notes. Maybe not. Let's try that for a minute, because I'll just duck it quite a bit, EQ it down a little bit, because I just want some more texture. I want this to lift up, but I don't want to pull too much attention, because we have this weird sinus synth. The psych delay can chill out a little bit. There's a weird note in there, isn't there? Here's a fun cheat. You just pull a different note. It's very cheaty, but for writing, I don't care what we do. Actually, this whole thing is still a little delayed. I don't mind it being a little slinky, but that's too slinky, right? That's too the other way, actually. I don't mind that so much. Put this down for a second. I can hang with that. I don't think they conflict too very much. Please turn off guitar. Scoop dooby doo doo doo. More compression. Always compress. Gotta just compress. Gotta do the compression. All right. Cut some of that low end out. Don't need it. Oops. Wrong band. Make sure you're on the right band. Pro tip, be on the right band. Yeah. Everything together. I like it. It's very slinky. All right. What next, friends? I love your style of music. Thank you, Ace of Spades. That's very nice. Rachel, thanks, Caitlin. He's right. There are super good vibes on this stream. And let's keep it that way, my friends. I love good vibes across the board. I think, too, I'm going to find a way. I'm sure there's a way to get the chat. I think there's like plugins and stuff where you get the chat over the overlay of what you're streaming. I'd much rather be more present with y'all than I am right now. Just sort of figuring this all out as we move along. I'm going to do a little sound designy stuff, and then I think I'm going to try and sing some gibberish over this and see if we get somewhere. What's like the core of this thing? What's going to be the thing that we introduce first? Is it a drum? Do we start it off? Like, this is what I'm getting at. This is like slapdash. But does the song start with this? Something. And then just kick off into it? Or do we have some sort of like... Let's go back to Splice. I know y'all can't really hear this. But we're going to find some spooky stuff. And I'll put it in as soon as possible. There it is. One and done. I found the one thing. I just spent 99, or what was it? Like a credit, a cent. I don't forget how Splice works. This is not sponsored by Splice. I wish it was. Check this sound out. It's already spooky. That cracks me up. So that's not going to work. We're just going to do it. It's so silly, I know. But I don't care. So... Ooh, some sort of like thingy. I got a fun sound from Splice, I think, before. Like a laser or something. Oh, I wish you could hear these. Or no, what about like... I'll just record myself doing it. Hey, hello, test. It's going to be doubled. This is probably miserable for y'all. Turn this off for a second there. Okay. It should... It should not be doubled now. I hope it's not. Boo. Boo. Back to this. Should be okay. Boo. Boo. And like that, a song is born. So we're going to cut. That's very dumb, but I love it. 13.9. Forgot to, whatever. Good enough. And that's on our guitar track, so that's why there's some fun effects already happening with this guy. I do not mind it. I do not mind it even a little bit. You're great. Oh, what's up, Ashley? What's up, Ash? Thanks for joining, friend. Anyone who follows me close enough, I don't. Maybe I shouldn't blow you up. Let me know if I could blow you up right now. I still don't like that. I don't know if I love the guitar part now. What do y'all think? Guitar part or no guitar part for right now? I don't know if it needs it. I might be adding a little too much to going on because I love our weird sinus synth. I just love that little thing. Ashley, I love you too. Ashley, aka Ash, aka AJ D-Ball, DJ A-Ball, AJ D-Ball, DJ A-Ball. She's 1/3 of the band I'm in, Noaru. She, if anyone has been following that stuff or watched the thing we did on K-Rock, she's the amazing singer and piano player there. Amazing DJ, amazing producer and singer and everything, and friend. Amazing friend. She's awesome. Go follow her. We need more like sound design stuff. We need more like moments of relief because there's a lot. I mean, I've just been looping it, but I just like this section a lot. It needs little moments, and I guess it'll depend on what I sing over it. So silly. X-Crow, I think I will keep it until I find something better. I think you're right. It might also just be a tone thing. I barely even tried finding a tone. Hashtag AJ Ball. AJD Ball. We need to make that. Maybe that's my DJ alias. AJD Ball. I gotta do something with it. I can't just sit here and listen to it. I think before I do too much designy things, I should lay down just some scratch vocals, probably, so we know what the song is. I don't really have anything for this section yet, but I did that voice memo, and as I promised, I don't remember it, which is why I did the voice memo. Again, often will change. Me talking. That's it. Maybe we change that third one to the major. Is that just crazy? I'll show you what I mean. This might be dumb. I mean, that doesn't work, but I'm going to mess with it. This is the whole promise here on the stream was to be uninhibited and get weird. So we're going to do it. Maybe it needs to be an ascending line on the other stuff too. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. That'd be silly. I don't know. If I had like a slap bass, that'd be very cool. I'm gonna do it for now. I reserve my right to change my mind. I can make a moment out of that too. Does that make sense? We definitely need to change these chords. Don't need that pickup there. No, now we're in Christmas land. We're not doing Christmas yet. We're in spooky territory. And that can be our way out of this section. Ashley, this will drive you crazy, but first of all, I've been betting. Wait, what? I've been betting for us and the clear belting. I need to get a better streaming chat thing. I've been belting for us and the clear in my car every day going to work for so long. You guys are awesome. Oh, that's Caitlin saying that. I thought that was Ashley saying that. Caitlin, right on. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. Gosh, I keep saying this. There's so many songs written that we need to finish for that band, and I promise eventually it's going to happen. But not yet. Maybe I'll give you sneak peeks of some stuff at the end of this. That could be a fun thing. Nope. Could just be on that downbeat and then bounce back into our original section. Would that make sense? It might. We're gonna roll with it for now. Oops. That bass line doesn't work. Oh well. Maybe I'll do a different line doing that harmony. I forgot to do this. Ba 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 ba. Snare. Yeah, it writes itself. Pro tip number 5, it writes itself. That'll be hot. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's a real silly idea, but I'm liking it. It's getting schmorgly. It's having that schmorgle touch now, at least in this section. So this is what we're missing from this part. I'll have to change. I have to fix that guitar. I got to redo that guitar for this section. Maybe I'll write a cooler bass line because of it. Here we go. And then after that, actually, before I do this, quick pause, everybody. Before the exciting conclusion of writing more guitar parts, I'm going to hit the restroom really fast. And this is a good time to grab your snacks, to grab your own restroom breaks. And I'm going to mute everything. Be right back. Okay. I'm back. Easy. Time for some guitar. Hooray. Pro tip number 7. Get a chair where you can pull up the side arm things so you can play guitar. I'll make a spreadsheet for y'all of all these pro tips. No, I won't. All right. Here we go. Give me that guitar. I want it back, please. I have it. Loop it. I should do this whole section. Something like that. That's what I do. I think that's what it is. Something weird in there. Ah, right. That's what it is. What is happening? Something clashing. Oh, I don't do that walk. I should. I should do that walk. It's cooler. Ba, ba, ba. I should do the walk, right? I should do the walk, right? Oops. Let's try that again. Ah. That's not bad for now. Latency. Why? Why latency? Or is my timing bad? Maybe my timing's bad. I can do it better. I can do it better. Pro tip number 8. Believe in yourself. Yeah, I am a little late. I'm being a little lazy. Let's give myself a little warm up or runway. Ah. All right, other than that last note, that was not bad. That'll work for now. We'll obviously have to fix some parts. Whoa. Sorry. Sounds. Okay. Let's start thinking about variants on this chord progression in the verse and also some verse melodies. I think I got an idea for the whatever this chorus, whatever this is. So dumb. Now, this is why you don't start your session right at the top, because if you're me, you always want to pull things back for like intros, even though I didn't do it enough. But you get what I'm saying. Because I kind of wanted this groove to sort of do its thing and then have it stripped down for a second. Boom. 2 bars of this or whatever. 4 bars. I didn't mean for that to come back, but it could. That's kind of fun. But, oh, this is Ashley. This is the thing I was going to say earlier. This would annoy the crap out of you, because I started messing around at 6/8, and then just by an accident, the way the groove worked out, it went back to 4/4, and I didn't change it in the session because I didn't want to do it on stream. Tasty. That's a meaty bass. That's a meaty bass. I'm looking for my catchphrase still as Schmorgel, so maybe it'll be that's a meaty bass. Perhaps my catchphrase is, that's a meaty bass. Ba-da-da, boo. Oops. Early. Maybe I can even do this little pitch differently. And then maybe it's this out. What could be out? Oh, that's what it is. Just the downbeats, right? Maybe. And you know what I can do? 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 That's a meaty bass. You know what I could do? I could put automate a filter on here so that we have a little bit of And then I can do... Or maybe it's better the other way. No, it's not. No, it's not. Maybe just that. And then filter off. And we'll have to do another sample there, like a little, oops. Got excited there. Hit the mic into my mouth. That's a MIDI bass. Maybe another boo for now. I'm sure I won't use the boo again, but just as a placeholder. Pitch it up. I'm gonna keep it for now, even though it's not cool. Maybe the filter, excuse me, geez. Maybe the filter opens there. I don't know if it's too short of a note to get the effect. Oops. That's not what I want. Oh, that was horrible. Sorry, everybody. It's the wrong band. I want it to go sideways. Yikes, that was scary. I guess that's appropriate. Maybe I'll add a second synth going, like opening the filter going whoop. I want just sort of like a sort of blossoming, like whoop kind of thing. Is that going to be right now? No, it's wrong again. Why must you do this to me? Oh, I know what I need to do. It's that. There we go. That's not really going to read, but I'm going to keep it in for now to remind myself later to automate something else to do that. And then I'm going to turn it off. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That's a MIDI bass. Let's start catching up with this chat here. No. Yes, it is a MIDI bass. That is what I'm using. I give you full permission. You got it. That's a MIDI bass is officially my catchphrase. Hey, man, loving your content. Thank you so much, Tor. You recording your guitar through an audio interface, or are you recording it using a microphone? I'm using an audio interface, but because I'm still working out my streaming setup, you probably heard while I was recording the natural plucking and acoustics of the guitar through this microphone. I think there's probably an easier way for me to sort of switch between capturing audio in the DAW versus straight to OBS, which is what I'm streaming through. But I've not figured out the best way to sort of navigate that. So the short answer is through an audio interface. But if you heard acoustic guitar, that's why. That doesn't feel like a big enough filter change. I think I need to make it more dramatic. It's just be a whisper. And then I can turn it off for this part. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we're getting a theme here. It goes 0 to 60 here, so I need to figure out a transition for this. Maybe the drums cut out for a second. I could buy that. I can clean that up a little too. A little lazy? Nah. So my panning's a little weird here. I think because I've committed to ideas and abandoned others. I got a lot on the right now. I want this thing to come through pretty hard. Perhaps I really hard pan that left and this keep that right. I just need to maybe ease off on the pans for this main key section. That feels better. All right. Let's put in some filler sort of risers and moments just to place hold before we get into singing land. Because I think once I get into singing land, that'll probably be the last thing I do for today. So I just want to get a little bit more designy stuff in before I get to that. And then maybe we'll just chat for a second. Cause you know, that's a meaty bass. I know what I want to do there. Maybe I'll cut out this second laugh, but I'm going to reverse it for a moment. I'll maybe make this a bigger moment because, you know, over dramatize everything. That's lesson number 9. Over dramatize everything. Maybe I don't need the other boo there. I just kind of want this to maybe and do make it quick. Doesn't really read the way I wanted it to. But I'll keep it there as a reminder, but I kind of want it to sound like I'll have to probably produce it myself. Maybe I'll do it when I sing. But I want it to kind of sound like a rewinding kind of tape thing. I wonder if I can find a splice placeholder better than that. I need voice. You guys can't hear this, I know. Jeez. All right, I can't. I don't want to waste time on finding the right splice sample that I don't end up using. Let's get a feel for it again. It'll work for now. Gotta take that out. Something like that. Maybe we do just start singing because nothing jumped out at me. One thing that did jump out at me. Just more space. You need to create more space. I oversaturate my stuff so often. Also got to replace these drums at some point. It's in here I'm feeling there needs to be some space. Maybe just cut that out for a second. Yeah, that hits a little more delicately. Maybe a little pickup there. I'll probably add some other little blips and bloops. It's a little sloppy, huh? I think it works. Oh, thanks, Chase. Or Chance. Sorry. Thank you, Chance, not Chase. What was your first instrument you ever played? I think it was guitar. I used to play, I used to like learn other people's songs and then write my own lyrics to them from the perspective of a middle schooler. So it was like singing about how, I don't know, I wasn't getting good grades or how I wanted to get attention from a girl. That part hasn't changed, but and that's why I was always like such a bad campfire guitarist, because I always wanted to like write my own stuff and not learn other people's songs, even though that's kind of how I started, was learning the chords to other people's songs and then stealing them and writing my own things. Whoa. Maybe like a little scream, a little like, ah! Yeah, that'll work. I already bought it. Let's use it. When did I buy this? Who knows? That is come way down and also pitched up. Ah! It's kind of silly, but we're going spooky vibes. Maybe a little bass pickup there. Ba-ba-ba-doo. That's kind of fun. Add some kicks. Oops. That snare sounds a lot better. Huh. I wonder. Nah. Add it to our reverb bus. Again, we'll refine it. First time I ever played was sitting, with string bass in an orchestra is what I almost said, an orchestra for about 5 years. That's awesome. I've always said in a parallel universe, people will ask you like, what would your job be if you're in a different universe? Mine would still be a musician, but it would be in an orchestra. I love that kind of music. I love classical music and going to orchestras in the olden days, or to see the symphony. But gosh, can I not play any of that? I kind of fudged a cello once, which was really fun. I really like that instrument a lot. Let's write some lyrics. Oh, there's a deer outside. I would show you, but there's 30 things plugged in my computer right now. If I turned it, it would explode. Gosh, I guess I have to show you my lyrics page, which would be embarrassing. I can't show this on stream. There's like medical stuff on this. I need to make a new note. Can I just like pull this over here? How does that work? No, it doesn't. I'll make a pages thing. Schmoggle folder. I'll make a new. I gotta just do this later. File new. Okay. Just like some BS really fast, just to sing to. I often write in gibberish and we'll fit words to it later, but there's just little things popping into my head about like behind. What was it? I'll think of it again. Behind the eyes of a paint, like like in Scooby-Doo, how there's like the behind like the eyes of the painting move with you. That's the imagery I'm thinking of right now. Behind the eyes of a something painting. I'm just leading into the fact that it's Halloween. Nothing else is jumping at me at the moment. Maybe I should just sing some gibberish. Let's go for it. I'll do this first part because I'll warm up a little bit and do it. Just for fun, just to see what happens. You know what? It'll be easier if I do this. No, it is one. I'll do all the effects in a bit. I'm going to just duplicate this. Command D, that's what it is. And save. Remember, tip, always save. I played French horn in middle school band. Really wish I had stuck with it, says Chance. Yeah, French horn is cool. I had a buddy who played French horn. It always mystified me as well. Sounds fun to play. Yeah, I really liked it. Caitlin's getting chills. And they're multiplying. Of a living painting. I like that lyric. There we go. This is why you stream, is to steal other people's ideas. Beyond the eyes of a living painting. I like it. All right, I'll send you the paperwork to co-write the song. I don't make money off of this. All right, so I'm just going to show you a part of my process of singing that is definitely vulnerable for me to do in front of people. It's just saying nonsense. I often will sing gibberish, and 9 out of 10 times there's one word that'll stick, that'll make sense, and I'll write from there. Otherwise, it's kind of like fitting in actual words into those shapes of sounds. I'm not inventing this style of writing by any means. Plenty of other people have done it, but I think it's definitely a strange way to write for this kind of music. I think it makes more sense when you're sitting there with a guitar kind of fumbling around. But this is my version of that for writing music on Ableton. As good as you, but I have my... Sorry, I have to read this. I have my... YouTube is pretty bad. You don't want me. Yes, I do want you. As a non-musical person, this is really cool to see. Thank you. Oh, awesome, Caitlin. I'm glad it's interesting. I'm glad it's not just totally self-indulgent. Frankly, I've been having fun. I'm going to do this again. It's really kind of fun to put this process in this kind of light. So, again, I'll probably keep working on this song and maybe invite other people to help write it, just as we just did with that one line. All right, let's start singing some stuff. I've talked enough. So I'm going to mute myself over in this program for a second. Or, you know what I'm going to do? It's going to be doubled for a second. I'm sorry. It must be horrible. Now it should be better. It should be. I hope it is. If it's not, let me know, and I'll try and fix it, because I'm sure it's unpleasant to listen to. All right, let's loop some stuff. All right, we're going to just go for it. And I'm dead and why you wrote the stories to tell you lie in the notice, and I'll fall at the night again. Our friends left it at sea, it ends. Your eyes are out in the notice for you. Your eyes behind a living pain. Your take surprise. Never tell me how new. So that's like kind of what I'll do to get a melody. And then an important part of this process is to be less legato about it, sort of make more decisions about where breaths happen and where notes end, because otherwise it can feel meandery. This is definitely going to sound meandery, I'm sure. And I'm dead and why, and I'm not telling you why. Maybe the story is like this character is overconfident about entering a place, a spooky place, a haunted house, if you will, being like, I got this, I'm going in, and they're overconfident, and then they sort of, things begin to sort of devolve quickly into realizing that they're kind of trapped in this spooky town. Checked up on a project, and last couple hours of work didn't save. Oh, dude, I hate that. Leah, yeah, that sucks. It's a bit quiet. I got the chills. Nice. Oh, it's a bit quiet. The vocals are a bit quiet. Am I continuing to be quiet right now? I hope you have synesthesia, and that would make sense if this song is... I wonder if you can hear me at all right now. Sorry if you couldn't hear me just there. I think you could. I hope you have synesthesia, and I hope it is orange, because this is a very spooky song, and orange would be very appropriate. Yes, Caitlin says yes, so I think you were able to hear me. So okay, let's just bust out some nonsense lyrics. Don't have to be good. Like any of this doesn't have to be good. Just have to do it. Just have to get it done. It's gonna be a little cheesy at first. Lyrics are often too deliberate, too matter of fact, and then you can sort of fluff or poeticize things a little later. It's good to just sort of get your spaghetti on the wall. Then you can make tortellini to complete the metaphor. That's not how pasta works, but I will tell you this. That's a meaty bass. Let's beat this for a second. Ain't bad in an eye when I wander in. Night when I wander in. I'll make this place mine. All in me. I ain't bad in an eye when I wander in. I'll make this place mine. A full quarter. Something, I don't know. All I think, that's all I feel I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh my God. Something in a hurry. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Bill Murray. That's so dumb, but I'm going to write it. That's so silly, but I'm doing it. I'm burning high when I wander in. I'll make this place mine. What's the word when you like sort of like make when you obtain you like I think of like war words, like you not like pillage, but like when you sacking Rome, but like I'll make like turning something into yours. Like what's a good word for that? Better put that in the song. You know I'm gonna. Yeah, this song is orange for sure. I'm gonna change all these colors to very spooky orangey colors afterward, like this jupe. Okay. I'm gonna commit to this silly thought. I have bad night when I want to. I'll make this place mine. Something. I'll tell her that I no hurry. And I'll take my time. Oh, no. I should rhyme with ghosts. Make a good host? That's silly. I'm not going to worry about that rhyme right now, just because this is all temporary. And I'm taking my time. No hurry. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Bill Murray. That's so silly. I ain't bad in an eye when I wander in. I'll make this place mine. or something. Honestly, maybe the lyric is like, or something, just for right now. Or something. Because this guy doesn't give a flying F. It's a meaty bass. I'm a bad in an eye when I'm wandering. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. What did I sing before? And I'll fall at the night. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. I'm gonna save this over here as a reference. Let's try it out. That's so silly. All right. I ain't bad. I'm not recording. I have to do all this stuff. I gotta find a better way than this. There must be a better way than that. I ain't bad in an eye. I'm wondering. Oops. Let's try that again. I ain't bad in an eye. When I'm wandering, I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. So dumb, but we're doing it. We're sticking with it. I ain't bad in an eye when I'm wandering. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. Oh, who would have thought? I ain't bad in an eye when I'm wandering. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time. It's not the best take there. Let's redo it a bit. I'll save all that. I ain't bad pitch. I ain't bad in an eye when I'm wandering. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I'm afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. I ain't bad in an eye. What's better, that or this? I ain't bad in an... Definitely that. I ain't bad in an eye when I'm wandering. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time. That's not great. And I'm no hurry. And I'm afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. All right, let's do that second half again. How did this one? That's all looks a little loud. I think I got a little exuberant. So let's keep. Well, I could just, oops. It's gone forever. Let's make sure I haven't lost everyone from this dumb line. Where are y'all? There we go. Hell yeah. Plunder. Ooh, I like that. Kurt, you better put that in the song. It's gonna have to stay. Let's do that second half is what I meant to say. You know, and I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I ain't afraid of no ghost. Bill Murray. Bill Murray. And I ain't afraid of no ghost. Bill Murray. And I'm taking my time. And I'm taking my time. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. Maybe the old one of that first part. And I'm taking... No, none of it's that great. Redo it. Oops. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I'm afraid. I think that other one was fine. My voice is kind of shot today. No excuses, but it is. And I ain't afraid of no ghost. Bill Murray. I'll take that for now. It's just scratch. And I'm taking my time. No, taking my. And I'm taking. A little pitchy, so we're gonna do this just as a shorthand trick. Warp it and just tune it up like 15 cents. And I'm taking my. That's some artifacts in there. And I'm taking. Right, so that's a bad trick. Don't do that. And I'm taking my time. Sometimes that works. Just because I'm in a hurry, that's what I'll do when I'm just trying to get ideas down. I'll obviously re-sing this 30 times and then comp it together, usually in Logic. Let's move on to the next section. I don't really have lyrics for this yet, though. Maybe I'll think of it while I do some sound design here. Heading off tour, as it's hella late here. Can't wait to give the finished song a listen. And that random Bill Murray had better stay in there. Had better slay in there. Oh man. Later, tour. Thanks so much for hanging out. Pleasure to meet you. I ain't batting an eye when I wander in. So what do I want to do? Let's get a vocal chain going just so we can vibe out. Again, nothing's permanent, but it helps to feel like the song's progressing when you do a little bit of that, like busy work. Now there's a turkey outside. There's a turkey walking by. This place is crazy, man. I ain't batting an eye. Compression. I ain't batting an eye. Then we need, what do we need next? We're going to cut out all the low end first before we shape our normal EQ. Cut all that out. We don't need it. I'm not singing down there. I ain't batting an eye. Don't need it. De-esser. Don't want some S's. Where's the preset for this? I just did this recently. Singing vocal, male split band. I ain't batting an eye when I wander in. More compression. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I ain't afraid of no ghost, Bill Murray. I ain't batting an eye when I wander in. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I ain't afraid of no ghost, Bill Murray. And I ain't afraid of no ghost, Bill Murray. I ain't batting in high when I wander in. I'll make this place mine or something. Little echo. I ain't batting in high. Slap back. When I wander in. I ain't batting in high. When I wander in. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I ain't afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. I ain't batting in high when I wander in. My writing partner says that I often put too much effect on my voice, which is true. But for this case, there ain't too much effect. I ain't batting in high when I wander in. I'll make this place mine or something. And I'm taking my time, no hurry. And I ain't afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. And then to get the full sense of progression, let's get that last bit back in here. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm butting up against my time, so I'm gonna save singing a chorus until I write, or if this is even a chorus, until another time. Let's get like a sort of post-chorusy lead line thing going, and then I'll probably start wrapping up here. We need something like scary, spooky, stanky, you know, like scary, spooky, stanky, don't you know? What do I need? I'll put it within the synth group. All right. Perhaps, what plugin do I want to use? Let's also see what y'all are saying. Thanks, Caitlin. I can't wait to see what happens. And Chance. I might have to switch DAWs. Looks much easier to work with than with FL Studio. FL Studio, I know a lot of producers swear by. That being said, I have not spent much time in it. I think it's really useful and good for, like, also I've seen people like compose and stuff in it. I think it really matters about like what you need, or maybe a meaty bass line. That's a meaty bass line. That's a meaty bass. That's what it was. But yeah, FL Studio is fine. I pretty much work between Logic and Ableton exclusively. I was huge on Logic for a very long time, and then when I took Andrew's class and learned about Ableton, I haven't looked back since. It's just so lightweight. I like the way I don't know how FL Studios is, if you can sort of manipulate audio like that easily. Like with Logic, everything's so blocky. This feels more like Pro Tools does. And I just like seeing the chain of plugins down here as opposed to in a typical mixer, which is like this. You see all the plugins kind of going up and down like that. Alas, it is all about preference. All right, let's get a line going, and then that'll probably be it for today. We also need just some more vibe happening. On the drums. Where are you? I should just replay this. I'll make that a separate thing. All right, I forgot. Oh no. I'll duplicate it. This is the bad way to do this, but I'm just doing it. That's fine for now. Oops. Gross. I got distracted, as I often do, but we're doing it. We're just rolling with this for a second. Crunchy. Where is it? Where'd it go? All right, for that lead line, we're going to go. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Perhaps this mini again? Perhaps this jupe again? No, we're using this guy. Or gal. Whoa, never mind. Wrong one. Actually, let's move with it. Let's work with this happy mistake. It makes a lot of noise though. Holy moly. Can't use the pitch wheel on this, which is a bummer. Why is that? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it like a synth bass and add something else on top. We're going to do that. We're going to turn it off for a second so I don't drive myself crazy with that noise. We're going to set up. Oops. We're going to set up. How did that happen? What happened here? Oh, I know what happened. This keyboard sometimes will It was on a different setting and it messed with the DAW as opposed to the actual sound. It's so annoying about this Arturia keyboard sometimes. So what I was going to do, we're going to duplicate. We're going to just add some kicks. Y'all who know me probably know what the heck I'm about to do here. But that's a MIDI bass compressor. You know it, you guess it. Sidechain, baby. Sidechain. I'm gonna name it. Sidechain kick. And excuse me. Breathe my own spit there. I thought I renamed it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see if this works. All right. Threshold down. Maybe. Might be a little much for this song, but let's give it a shot. Oops. Is there a way I could turn off some of that noise? Is that like fabricated noise? Tone, ret, or no? Is there just like, can I just turn the... Huh. There must be. Because it's a plugin. It's not a real instrument. There must be a way to say no thank you to the amp noise. But I don't see it. I don't see it. That tremolo might be cool though. Use Reaper. Oh, I've heard about Reaper. EQ it out. I'll probably just EQ it out. It's so silly to me that there wouldn't be a way to take that out, though. Obviously, the tail's a little short. Boo! Maybe another boo there. And then we're going to automate this to turn the heck off. Cool. Now another line. And last thing I'll do. Oh, hi, friend. Hello. Yes, thank you, noise. I appreciate it. What did I actually mean to look for? I wanted to use the Matrix. This thing has a ton of spooky stuff. It's always very spooky. Aliens. Let's find a fun lead. That's nuts. That could be cool. Let's mess with that for a second. It's something. It's something. Did you know it's something? It's something. It's getting a little busy. It's getting a little busy. Let's also move this closer to the bass. All right, you know what? That's some fun stuff. Let's listen through the top to bottom, see where we started and where we've ended up. The only thing I might do between streams is work on a little bit of like a chorusy sentiment, some lyrics for the other section. Otherwise, I think it might be fun to just only work on this via stream. You all can let me know what you think of that. Listen to top to bottom, then maybe just chat a little bit, and then I'll probably just go ahead and get on out of here. Gotta start helping prep for dinner with my fam. So, this dang thing. Let's also device on, turn it off until it shows up. All right, here we go. Stream song 1, maybe titled Boo or Bill Murray. This is what we got so far. Sorry, forgot that I doubled this. That's why it sounds so insane. Got it. All right. Let's take 2 of that. And take 2.
I ain't batting high when I wander in. I'll make this place mine or something, and I'm taking my time, no hurry, and I ain't afraid of no ghosts, Bill Murray. Da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Da, 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 da.
A little messy at the end. All right, but that's what we got so far. And the final, I think I'm actually up to number 10. Pro tip number 10, and this is a sincere one. All those other ones have been pretty much not sincere, except for Always Save. Definitely do that. Number 10 is, even if you did all this and worked, how long have we been streaming? Almost 3 hours. And you finished the session, you went, I don't like any of it. I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to share it with anyone else. I encourage you to work past that and see if you can find what's on the other side of it. But even if you don't, this was so valuable. I was creative. I was just opening my mind to different ways of working, different sort of melodies, and different things. There's so much that can be gained from not having. I don't want it to sound like I'm saying like you shouldn't finish your stuff. You should always try and finish your stuff. But even if you know you're not going to, there's so much value in just messing around, having an empty canvas, painting, getting weird, and then having that whole experience be the value in itself, is what I'm trying to say. Not very succinctly. So tip number 10 is just, this is value enough. Have fun with just messing around and putting silly ghost sounds in your songs. Luckily, I kind of dig parts of this, so I think I'm going to see it through. Also, it's just fun to share this with y'all. But yeah, there's so much value in just messing around and being not so precious about your ideas. Just try anything. You can always delete them. It's a cool thing about technology. You can always delete it. So before I sign off, because there's a little bit of delay here, I'm going to take a swig of this water. I'm going to check my phone and check some things. If anyone has any questions or things they want to talk about or see from the stream, please feel free to type real fast right now. Let me know what you like, what you didn't, or if you have any questions. And I'll talk about that for a second and then skedaddle. So I'll wait for the delay. My buddy JK said, marry me. I will not marry you, Jake, but I do love you. I love you is what I'm going to say. And if he ever sees this stream, he'll know. Oh, he'll know. Ba, 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 ba. That part's stuck in my head. I think there's something there. What both of them said. Agreed. Good. I'm glad you dig the advice. Whatever creative process. It's a funny thing too is like during you're not supposed to say words involving what we're all going through on YouTube. They don't like it when you mention it, but you know what I'm talking about. Like during these crazy times, I see a lot of my creative friends being like, "Oh, it's so much time to be creative, so much time to be inspired." Doesn't always mean you're productive. Doesn't always mean that you can just turn that switch on and work. I think the most important part is sitting down and trying. Sit down, and if nothing happens that day, at least you sat down and tried. But I think for me, there's a lot of anxiety that creeps up with the idea that I have to produce. Since I have the time, I have to make awesome stuff 100% of the time. That's not a creative place to work from. Lower the stakes a little bit. This was my first stream, Chance. I've done like live situations on Instagram and other stuff, but this is my first time streaming my computer and like doing OBS and all that stuff. It took a lot more setup than I expected it to, but I'm glad I got it working. This was really fun. Next session, I might do this bi-weekly. I got some other videos I want to finish, but I might try and do maybe same day next week, but then maybe switch to every other Tuesday. Maybe do a video a Tuesday, then a stream a Tuesday. That might be a little bit more feasible. Because the videos just take a minute, man. They take a minute to make. Just going to say that I'm glad that I witnessed your work. Work of our Winky. This work of art. Oh, gotcha. That's sweet. It's very nice. Yeah, I'll definitely keep everyone posted on when I do this again. It's going to be a little bit trial and error until I figure sort of all the things out and get a good schedule going. But I will definitely do this again, and I would love to have you all back, and we can finish this song, see what happens. I guess with that said, we've hit officially 3 hours. If there's any other questions, feel free to just leave it in normal comments, and I'll get to them. But thank you guys so much for hanging. Oh, wait, hold on. Last one. Is this going to be edited into a video or left as a stream? I'm going to leave it as a stream because I'm bad at this and I forgot to, there's a setting on OBS. Maybe it still records, I don't know, but there's a setting to do a recording and save it as a file, and I did not, in all my troubleshooting, I forgot to press it. So I might be able to download it from YouTube and cut it, but the quality probably be weird. So I'll probably leave this first one as a stream. And then from now on, I'll edit it together so y'all don't have to go through all the nonsense. Anyway, thanks, friends. Thanks for the support and the good vibes. Y'all are such good vibes. Dang. Really, really good vibes. Thanks for hanging. Be well. Take care of yourselves. Stay creative. And you'll be the first to know when I do this again. All right. Thank you so much. See you later.